for us as we head towards some predictions.
For Senegal, Mo Salah.
I'm going to... in South Africa I've ever seen. Into the tournament, having a mark around his profession. He's incredible. He's got fantastic strike. 30 yards out. South Africa to go far.
Yeah, I'll stick with Congo, who's been active.
Have we got a surprise, Dean? That's one of my the because I've got how far they can go, and they go in there with this time again.
I think that of course that as Dean is talking about, they could be the ones to.
Predictions never work out. Somewhere else to finish second.
Get your winners. Let's get in and 20.
There's of Africa really strong. Algeria, we were the really strong squad. Definitely.
To go back to back. Winner. Dino. Going for a Morocco. South Africa, they take my part all the way this time.
The way who I'm going to go for.
Situation makes me think that.
So will it be the host? Thanks to Dean Fervent. Plus, we'll be providing this. That's it from me, Lee James.
Sport production.
This for a long time. I mean, to November. Ali, who are managed by unlucky quarterfinal underdogs, but Morocco massive
on home soil. I've been Sophie and Amrabat.
Morocco. Every time I put the amazing feeling you feel inside, really We hope it will be our
1976.
pitch. But yeah, last years I think at the moment, so yeah, we have competition. So, but
How much an advantage team to be playing at, or will it come with on your shoulders as well?
advantage for everybody. Stadiums were very good. It's not Morocco, and it's also very different circumstances. You have Africa Cup, 50 degrees when we play. Everybody at gets in 2 hours. Try to create atmosphere. I always say, and that you play with your heart wants the most, they can push us a lot. And I think if we can, and win the tournament.
Cup of Nations then.
I remember that we reached the people were gonna forget this, and when it's so our moment, and I believe, and yeah,
That is the Moroccan midfield. And you can hear what deliver the factor will the crowds will.
It's so important the nation behind. I actually think if we look back had and the turmoil that turned it around in their favour, disappointment of a nation in that environment to play in. So I think for game start, get that nation. There's no surprise there. Football about their country. A good start, a good performance. Be pushing behind them.
Part in this, no doubt. North African teams mentioned the weather. So I think Rabat said there is most, so it's a really
training base where Morocco played there. It is. I know about this place. It's
They've got Real Madrid's. There are some injuries. For Paris Saint-Germain in games is
To think that they could at the very highest level. Of the tournament, and he could
significant decision.
The new manager, Moses, to the tournament, I've been to this tournament.
Coaches, speaking on behalf of the football team's technical forward, so there has been around. We have that's goalkeeper coach, Zambia, and champion in 2012. So tough draw for them. One, two, three, four. Already in the Africa Cup of
Lucia Boalia. 2012, Mali. And eventual. And even Comoros. You all think then about
Morocco. Second place, it's the, I mean, to take the spot. There's no we got knocked out. Yeah.
I think at the last fight, I think that again is known for his set.
Yeah, I Egypt did 4 wins out of, and of course they have something group in AFCON quality, and their head coach is a Angola who and Zimbabwe. There's a lot to get.
it gives us a rare chance. No, actually. But, you know, actually, Steve, him and Liverpool will.
Mo Salah heads into this. I think that and with all the talk, is he past? Is he too? What he's far from. So I think this is going to be South Africa in Africa. They had and I see them competing. So this
little moment here because memories, I'm sure, part of the South Africa team.
Incredible moment. So what if I group you had Mahatma in their group host nation in the round of 16. Game having just qualified. Media scrutiny. Underdogs and going in. Spurred us on. It was a time. And it qualified for the World Cup. The level of expectation
Win the Cup of Nations.
They of team cohesion. And he started again with the mood's good in so they're definitely
in the past. Pressure off him now.
one-man show. He came up against them, and it's but Egypt. Mamouche is one. Teams will double up. Okay, who's a especially the fact that they're playing. Could potentially struggle. league and the top. There is a pressure
as well, but worth keeping. Hossam Hassan. Catch him during the World Cup.
A quick one, John, on
Marshall Manetzi said, I very bizarre.
moving on to group then.
Woman for 2 cons. They've Uganda, they qualify. Congo and in their squad, so they'll be
then, who talked on this tournament. New coach, Alex.
We've been set up really good, not just coach. I mean, the way compared to outside the pit, but we were a key and lost to that in terms of, I mean, what you took away from what we did is one that we had to go there and every time. These defenders, midfielders, Victor is another. You know, if you have is even one of the players and then they can
The BBC's Ian. Dean, is this the time?
He'll need to, because as the best in African stage is another thing, and they've got adjustment to really that's big.
I don't think there'd be a hangover. Puts that. You know, the main life. I've not played against Nigeria. I just think if they're able, what I mean is
good start, because if they lost the game, so the performance against Benin in keeping him fit, because he about 2004.
If you look at Tunisia, discipline, the tactics, then we scored the goal. Who doesn't have to achieve
capable of causing up.
You've got to expect pretty quiet. And get is that there's no easy cause problems here in Tunisia too. Last AFCON,
69 years of
Prize somewhere where to try and win the title.